celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. The Razorbacks will get us started with the opening kickoff.
Not that I know of. I'll look in the cabinets. I think we only got that paint.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. So the Missouri Tigers offense takes the field to start this game off. Now, guys, let's not forget, the last time these two got together, we had ourselves an absolute classic that has provided motivation for one side ever since, David.
I mean, such a back and forth, such a fun game. Everyone remembers where they were on their couch or in the stadium for that rivalry game.
And that's what rivalry games are supposed to look like. Both teams playing with phenomenal intensity. It's going to go down right to the wire. And you're right, those are the games that make college football special.
Power football with the run. They needed to find enough space
Yeah,
to get
complaining.
forward, and they're up to the 22.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Running back searching for a hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall there.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Razorbacks offense will try to get something going with their first possession. When you get to this point in the season, Jesse, and you're in the Heisman Trophy race like this guy is, every decision, every play, every move will be magnified today.
No question this guy has the numbers, but what he's also had is Heisman moments. And
going for a big play right off the bat. He's got it. Touchdown, Razorbacks. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. And the Hogs have put up the first touchdown of the game, and whooping.
Whooping, going nuts in the stands. Great fan base. They get excited. And you get out to the lead early, putting that score on the board, they are going nuts.
On the run from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Looking for room, it's Hardy. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Oh, they're after him! And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. They've got him then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. So Missouri will have to punt it away.
Gonna be a big girl.
Got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of looking for the end zone. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Back to pass, it's Green. Moving out of the pocket. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
And this offense stays aggressive and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, 3rd and short, I'd love for you to run it, be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Blasted as he lets it go. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Gives it on the option. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Missouri will have to send out the punt team.
Good.
You couldn't dial it up much better than that as he knocks it out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stall on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
He fires one deep down the right side. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong, the emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a 1st down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on 3rd down, low percentage throw, it falls incomplete. And all that momentum that was established early in the drive, that's gone away now if you have to punt.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the Razorbacks will line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. Going to the running game. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Turning it on. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Stevens. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Makes the grab at the 30. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Arkansas. With that last one, he now has 40 career touchdown catches.
I mean, he's just been a playmaker. This guy, they feature him. He's been in the end zone that many times because they can feature him in so many ways. They find ways to get him the football because Palmer, he always makes plays.
And he's always open even when he's not. Throughout his career, think about it. Single covered, double covered, triple covered. You're still throwing him the ball because he's going to find a way to make it happen. 40 TD catches. That is awesome.
To the air on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. catch in the middle. It's Coleman. He's loose. He's at the 30. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The give to the back. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great, and as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that, well, good coverage.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. That's caught. It's Washington. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Might be calling a hot route. Back to throw. It's Green. Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
Like this.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They've got a first down here to open the period. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's going to take off. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They run the reverse. And the defense was ready when the wide receiver got the ball.
It's so
it's in the dryer.
to let your eyes lie to you. You see the ball kind of go the other way. What's my assignment? My assignment is to make sure I contain on the backside. Great job.
Going for it all. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. Here's the thing. That's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. He lost it high and deep down the left side. It's caught. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in their gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
It's a bad sign on offense when you have that many people running free at your running back. That means guys up front aren't getting their blocks. Just too many hats getting to the ball carrier. A I love his effort, making multiple guys miss, but still, it's a negative play.
Short gain on the play before he slides. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. He splits the uprights. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll start the return inside his 5. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drive.
Gonna take a shot at this DB. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
To the air, it's Green. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He wants to change this route. On 4th down, looking to pass. He fires one deep over the middle. Fires into traffic, picked off. Spins away from the defense. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Finds his man. It's Hardy. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Manning. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So this unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. This crowd trying to do it.
I'm looking. I see. I see you getting here live.
It is good. And now they take the lead. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. The short hand, it's Anthony. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might be changing the route. To the air, it's Green. Makes the grab. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw again. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. Back to pass on 2nd down. Extending the play. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Pratt. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short.
Man, and we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game. You see him moving inside. You see him moving outside. You see him moving in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot and just have a nice little pitch and catch session.
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Wants to go on top on first down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Green. Fires to the middle. He makes the catch. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. And the Razorbacks had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Fires to the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
And those sting for offenses, man. You've got an opportunity to get in the end zone, to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys open. He comes open, and the quarterback, man, I bet he wishes he had that one.
Touchdown, Razorbacks! Oh, that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
They're long.
Really nice job on their final drive of the first half, David. Calm, cool, collected. They had balance, excellent execution. They're going to take a lead in here at halftime.
It's so much easier to go into half with that positive momentum, that positive juice. Now we can point to what we just did. Great job taking the lead. Now you go make your halftime adjustments.
Your mom must be trying to call you.
Mizzou
Yeah,
has
she
it
call me,
back
call
in
you.
the offense coming out on the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step
Hey.
here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. I guess she didn't think you went and got her, I guess.
Takes the handoff. It's Hardy. Oh, he's got some space. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers.
And that's a great job by this offense. That's how you work the clock. You want to take as much as you can and punch that ball in the end zone. Masterful clock management, and they now take the lead going into the half.
And you just got to wonder, too, David, how does that affect the confidence of a defense, right? They needed to find some way, somehow, to get a stop and limit the damage on that final drive. They give up a touchdown. They're going into halftime now, trailing. They've got to raise their level of play in the second half.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking to throw, it's Green. Bringing the heat. Time to take a shot. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half.
Missouri will put a foot to it to start us in the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football, Palmer, out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
He's got it down the right side. A Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Arkansas! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Well, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do.
Yes, you can. I got. Oh no, my phone on top. Hello.
Also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel
Hello?
comfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused.
She's doing Mari here.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. You can feel the momentum starting to swing.
How does school call up we went and got her?
The give to the tailback. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20.
How nice is it as a play caller when you've got a running back as good as this guy? I mean, you can just dial up conservative run calls. Nothing has to be too tricky, too fancy. You just know he's going to go make good things happen. Even when it's not blocked properly, he is still finding ways to rip off long runs. This guy now has over 150 yards rushing in the game. Doesn't look like he's slowing down.
Call her back when you see her furniture.
This crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense.
Okay.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Manning. Brought down at the 16-yard line, and that will likely bring out the punt team. So Missouri will have to punt it away. Now on the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Grabs behind the line. It's Anthony. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air, it's Green. Shoots it to the left. It's caught. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. So that penalty is going to cost them the 1st down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Pocket breaking down. Scrambling away. Throwing on the run. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab.
You run the slant route day one, and this is something that the quarterback and the wide receiver has done 100 million times out there on the field in the offseason. I see man-to-man coverage. I know I can run the slant. Boom, stick my foot in the ground, throw it, completion to my wide receiver.
Zings it complete to the right. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. The Razorbacks are on the move. They want to throw it. Get it out to the supersonic guy. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. 2nd and goal coming up. Wants to throw it. He wants it all. Touchdown, Razorbacks! Fit it in the window for the score. giving turkey. They're just being caught. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Ready to fire from the pistol. Looking to throw on first down. Lost one deep down the right side. He's got it along the sideline. Gashing the knee on the right. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Missouri!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the returner will be knocked down. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. Remember some of the years when the Hogs spent a lot of time in the Wildcat just running it? You don't have to do that with this guy quarterback.
And it just makes you less predictable, right? You got a running back in there, you know you're not going to throw it very much, but man, they do have the ability to push the ball down the field and get some guys out of the box. It makes this offense even more exciting.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. With the catch, it's Anthony. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. Off play action on first down. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Defense wants to bring the heat. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He'll try to do it himself. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. We've reached the brink. Arkansas has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Quarterback making checks. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Trying to beat the D deep. He got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Arkansas!
And that's exactly why you do play action. You freeze linebackers, you freeze safeties, you open up spots on the field and take big shots. The offense capitalizes and gets the big touchdown.
On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this
nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. This offense has it with really good field position. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Outstanding work by this defense, reading their keys, staying at home, and knocking him down for a loss. Looking downfield, it's Green. Let's it fly. They will score. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Offense in a bunch formation. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Missouri gets to the line quickly.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. So Missouri will have to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do.
Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Great place to start for this offense. Give to the single back. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing
strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Touchdown, Tigers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
They'll start this drive at their own 48. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Touchdown, Arkansas!
Well done.
There's
a banana peel.
There's no mercy rule in
What
college
did?
football, man.
What
They've got
did?
a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. Not a lot to feel great about in this with Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little bit.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film set.
It's picked off, and another empty drive. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives him the ball in prime field position at the 40. Couldn't ask for better starting
Yeah, I
field
heard you
position for
talking
this
to him.
offense. Quarterback may change this route. Dropping back.
You would have said something if you couldn't.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Go to the end zone. It's picked off.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field. Because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Wants to fire on second down. Here's a throw downfield late. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking another shot there.
And I'm just not sure where to put the blame. And I know they're going to lose this football game. They've struggled, and he's been sacked. I know he's turned it over and thrown an interception, but they haven't been in sync, and nobody's played really great. And they've got to find an identity on this offense moving forward.
Looking for a push on fourth down. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Wants to throw on first down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
This defense has just been all over this guy all game long. Under pressure, they're finding a way to get to him and affect his rhythm. Of course, they have an interception in this game. That's why they've got a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This guy...
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. Breaks into the open. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Tigers.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, It's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football
This
game.
nigga just destroyed 3 people
But nice job
to
by
catch
this
the ball
offense.
and
Continue
still
to fight,
score the
push the
touchdown.
ball down the field, make plays.
And the extra point splits the uprights. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. He might want another play. Dropping back, it's Green. Here comes the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Bunch formation for these receivers. Off play action. He'll take a shot. Touchdown Razorbacks! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he won't quite make it back to the 20-yard line as he goes out of bounds at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. To the air on first down. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. To the air on second down. Looking to the big tight end. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. Timeout called by the defense, 27 seconds to go. Kick is in the air. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Using the quick game. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock.
Some crossing routes are designed to beat man coverage, but that one worked out pretty well in zone. Nice job by the QB and receiver being on the same page, finding a soft spot, and getting the completion.
The Razorbacks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The play action fake. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Makes the grab on the left side. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. One more play to pad the stats. Quarterback making adjustments. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. Not much of a decision to make there. The defense will move them back. Let's see what they've got on second down. Now the play fake. Pressure coming. They get to him as he throws. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. No matter how much college football changes, realignment.
What? She on YouTube Kids, ain't she? See, I've been going on their blog and stuff like that. So strong.
So that's how you go to the cinema?
It's not what you think. I almost fell, and he saved me.
Okay, I'll believe you. What are you doing in the baby store? Are you pregnant?
I mean, it is shows talking about pregnancy more, and they even putting gay people in cartoons now, so ain't like they're saying fuck or shit, right? You don't repeat those words. I get what you're saying. It should be on there, though. I thought you were gonna say it was one of them things I had to blog. I blog off that whole channel that was talking about you need to kill your parents, choke them. Yeah, I was like, what the hell? You go get a knife, I promise they'll make your mom will do anything for you then. I said, what? I said, yeah, we gotta block this thing. That's when she get her own PS5, I won't give her a GTA. When I get her own PS5, I won't give her a GTA. Cause she airing niggas out now just with full intention. That's why I thought about that glove before. I said, shit, it ain't locked. And this shit ain't like everything else. So scan the barcode. What is it?
Let me see.
I'm trying to think which.
Your email.
I know I'm trying to think.
It's gonna tell you what code.
I know I gotta see which one email. Oh.
I can usually guess it, but you ain't doing a lot lately. See,
Cause I keep forgetting them. What would be the Paris? Let's try this first. Try again. Nope. I said, all my niggas rich as
okay, what are you looking for?
see, you said we, again, wearing black pants, so, I mean, I wanted you to see me in that sweater. Chipped over because I did nothing with the steel toe play.